I don't have any reason to dope. I don't race, but I am curious about how much faster I would be if I did dope.
So when Hypershell asked if I would be interested in doing a sponsored video about their Hypershell exoskeleton, I was intrigued.
This is a premium version, the Hypershell X Ultra. All right, first pedal strokes with it. Oh, interesting.
And the fact that I'm a new dad who's put on some extra weight and could use a little help getting back to my old form, the timing seemed pretty good.
To the surprise of absolutely no one, cycling has a history of doping, and I shouldn't have to say this, but to be clear, I do not condone doping, especially if you're racing, it's cheating. But how much faster does doping make you, and what does it feel like to dope? Those are the two questions that have been going on in my head. The first question can be answered with a simple Google search.
Cyclists dope to get their VO2 max levels up.
Depending on the stack a rider uses, they can anticipate a 5 to 10% increase in their performance. But that doesn't answer the question, what does it feel like to dope? And since I don't want to ingest anything, I needed another way to increase my ability by 5 to 10% on the bike. And looking at the specs of the Hypershell Ultra, I think I have exactly what I need for this experiment.
This one has up to 1,000 watts of boost. It's also made of titanium and carbon fiber. We love titanium and carbon fiber. You can see the suitcase is approximately the size of one dachshund.
I am but a simple YouTuber, and therefore this test is very simple. I'm going to take the Hypershell Ultra out on one of the most famous climbs here in Los Angeles, and we'll see if it makes me faster. But that's not all. Through the power of editing, we are going to fast forward several weeks after my wife gives birth to our firstborn child, and I lose a substantial amount of fitness. And while in that depleted state, I'm going to go ride with one of my more fit friends, and we'll see if I can keep up with him. And just to make it even more interesting, we'll go up some of the steepest streets in Los Angeles because I am a glutton for punishment.
Yeah.
But before any of that, let's see what these legs feel like.
It's weird to explain, like it's like if I lift up my foot a lot, it really kind of shoots it up, but it doesn't force me to do it. But it's a weird feeling. These are the Medellin steps. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Normally, when I go up these, I'm pretty winded at the end. I'm gonna switch this thing into hyper mode, set to 100%. Whoa, whoa. I'm like jumping up like 4 steps at once. Oh, this is crazy. It's almost like too fast. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, that's insane. All right. I think this is gonna work. It's bizarre how much it wants to lift my legs. It's just moving my thighs, so my calves are not moving, but it lifts my thigh up so much. I feel like it's a weird sensation because it's not my normal, like when I jump, right? Like a lot is coming from my calves. So it doesn't really help that. But lifting up my thigh, it just like shoots up, which I think is gonna be good on the bike. Probably even better for the bike than running upstairs. That's ridiculous. Okay, I just walked in the door and I can see why people dope already. When I first put these on, walking to the hill, I felt really self-conscious. I'm like, this is kind of lame wearing all of this. But the moment I took my first leap up the stairs, I got it. I understood. I'm not gonna do it, but I understand a little more why people dope. That power, kind of fun. All right, fit impressions on the bike. It's my first time wearing this while riding the bike. I have not turned it on yet. None of the assist is on. The whole device is not on. That's because I'm saving the battery for the effort later here. It's not really restrictive. I'm gonna have to kind of mess with the straps around my thighs. I don't want them too tight. So as my muscles are contracting, and what's the opposite of contracting? Anyways, as I'm going through the normal range of motion, I feel this getting tighter and looser, so I gotta find the optimum kind of fit there. I don't want it so tight It's being a blood flow restrictor, but obviously I don't want it so loose that it's, you know, not helping. But so far, you know, like I don't want to say it's comfortable, but it's not uncomfortable. It's very noticeable that I'm wearing it, but it's not restricting my movement, even with the battery off, so that's a good sign. It's not that heavy. It weighs under 2 kilos. It's like 4 pounds. So, you know, for a cyclist, maybe that's a lot of weight. For normal people, that's not. Compared to an e-bike, you know, an extra 2 kilos, not bad at all. I guess one advantage is this little strap is it's forcing to keep my stomach tucked in. Maybe it makes me look thinner. So I'm stronger and thinner. All right, we're riding through Hollywood for the inaugural run of these legs. We're going to one of the most famous climbs in the city of LA, Nichols. There's a group ride there every Sunday. A lot of World Tour pros come out. Phil Guyman has the KOM, the fastest time up it. He did it in just under 10 minutes, I believe. I did it last week. I did it in about 13 and a half minutes at like 320 watts, which I felt really proud of. These legs, they have a 1,000-watt motor. Am I gonna get all 1,000 watts? I don't know, I'm gonna find out. But for this climb, I've kind of got 3 levels of success, I guess you could say. Level 1 is it gonna put out enough power to counteract the extra 4 pounds? As cyclists, we're obsessed with weight in a very unhealthy way, but the truth is the more you weigh, the slower you go uphill. So the motor needs to at least counteract that. Second level of success is it gonna make me faster than my previous best time? Third level of success, and I don't know if we're gonna hit this one, would be to steal the KOM from Phil. Phil has gone on a mission to steal back KOMs from known dopers. So what better way to grab a KOM from Phil than by doping? Sorry, Phil. What a quaint little town. This is the best part of LA, the very best. Now with these legs, you can turn them on and manage them completely just with one button over here. But I'm gonna use the phone app because I just wanna, you know, double check and make sure I'm in the most powerful mode while I'm attempting this. So right now I'm in eco mode, but we're gonna go to hyper mode. We're gonna turn it up all the way. And then the nice thing is it figures out what you're doing. So it's gonna determine that I'm cycling and we're gonna go from there. But let's do this. There's no point in putting it off any longer, right? Watch out, Phil. Here I come. Here we go. Okay. Wow. All right, this is crazy. I'm doing like 380 watts right now, and it feels like, it doesn't feel like I'm doing nothing. It feels like I'm in my zone 3, which is like 100 watts less than what I'm doing right now. So that's kind of crazy. It is wobbling quite a bit. I don't know if that's because of me or if I didn't tighten it down enough. I'm still feeling it. It's still very much an effort. But instead of hovering around 300, I'm like upper 300s right now. That's cool. But it's still an effort. I was hoping I wouldn't have to actually do an effort and it just helped me float up the hill, but that is not the case. I am very much working out. Heart rate's 185. Normally that would put me at heart rate in the 190s. So at least it does seem to be managing the effort. But like, oh, different muscles are burning. Different muscles I normally don't use, I guess, because I'm getting a different range of motion. And I don't know, they burn. Oh. 191 heart rate. Come on, legs, help me. All right, that's 10 minutes. We're officially slower than Phil. Still 0.8 miles to go. All right, at the end, there's one last pitch. It sucks. But hopefully these legs will give me a little extra power. Normally I try to go about 600 watts up it. Without the legs right now telling you how my legs feel, I would not do 600 watts. Whoa, I am cooked. I am very cooked. I'm gonna stay in the big ring. Let's try it. 700. 690. Come on, come on. Back to 700. 750, 760, 770, 80, 90. Come on, 800. 800, give me 800. 807. Oh, I couldn't click. Oh shit. Come on, I gotta get past the finish line. Too much power. I can't believe I unclicked. All right. 1256. Lots to unpack there. Let's go pull over and talk about it. Okay. Well, it's so weird walking in these things. It feels like it does more when you're going kind of slow actually than when you're really putting down the watts. Well, it didn't beat Phil's time. It did beat my time last week. I'm gonna do something now that I feel a little guilty about, and that is I'm going to upload the ride without labeling it an e-bike ride. Because it's not an e-bike ride, but it kind of is. I just wanna see if I put out more power than I ever have before. Once I see that, I'll mark it as an e-bike ride because I just feel too guilty. Here we go. I got a PR for my fastest 10-minute power, or my biggest 10-minute power, and my biggest 8-minute power. I did 360 watts for 10 minutes. If we compare that, let me open this up to last week. So last week on the same climb, I did 326 watts. And this time I did 360 watts. So I don't know what percent improvement that is, but it is an improvement. And my legs felt dead today.
According to intervals.icu, the exoskeleton increased my FTP by 26 watts.
Excuse me, thank you.
Now we'll test it on kind of like a steeper incline, going up Wonder View. This is the best way to get from Mulholland over to Griffith. It's like a 12% grade for, I don't know, like a half a mile. That's not too bad. It's really not too bad with this. Doing 300 watts doesn't feel that bad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of torn on this. I was really banking on making this video about doping. But this isn't even really letting me dope. Like I'm barely better than I actually am. But maybe that's the point. Maybe doping just makes you a little better than you are. Doesn't magically turn you into a World Tour pro. Not a bad view. Guess that's why they call it Wonder View. Fit check. What do you think? Now, if you're worried about how you look wearing this, I was called guapo today on this ride as I passed these two ladies. The other thing is, while I was riding up, I said hi to a couple people, and nobody noticed right away that I was wearing this.
I'm cheating. Why? Oh, it's got a little motor on it. No way. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that's because they were like deep in the pain cave and they're cruising up, or they just didn't notice, or they're being polite, but I had to point out that it was a motor.
See, Josh.
I thought wearing this thing, it would be like a red flag, like people would know right away. But I guess they just don't know what it is. I am really curious to see how much it has improved my power output, because it doesn't feel like it's increased my power output. How do I put this? I feel the same going up these hills. Like I feel like my body is doing the same amount of effort, maybe even in like using a few different muscles. So in some ways it feels like more effort. But when I look at the power numbers, they are a bit higher. Not so much higher that I'm all of a sudden doing World Tour numbers or I'm the strongest person in the world. More like I have really fresh legs. And the truth is today, I do not feel like I have fresh legs. My legs feel frankly horrible. but my power numbers are looking like I have fresh legs. So I don't know, I guess I'm coming to terms with this isn't gonna make me superhuman, just super Mitch, which kind of hoping it would make me a better person, not a better version of myself. What is this, therapy? Okay, it's been a few weeks. I am now a father, and Clark is here.
You might recognize Clark from the Barcelona
And
video.
then I fell off my bike here and got laughed at by a child.
Clark hit me up and said he wanted to go for a ride, and then he's like, can you bring me on some of the steep streets by your place? And I was like, oh, I haven't been riding for a while, but I know what to do. I'll put on these legs. So hopefully these legs are gonna help me get up the streets. So we're gonna do Baxter.
Okay.
That's Baxter right there.
Oh,
This part of Baxter.
comically steep from afar.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It doesn't look that bad.
And then we can go to Fargo, which is the steepest street in LA.
We gotta do that.
It's right next to Baxter.
Yeah.
And then if you're still feeling good, we can hit up Eldred, which people say is the steepest street in LA. And you can share what you think, which one you think is steeper.
Sure.
There's another one. But that one doesn't make the top 10, so
Yeah.
not worth it. We're gonna go up this.
That's nerve-wracking if that doesn't make
So this whole area was developed like in the silent film era. And there's some stairs over here that were like in a bunch of Three Stooges movies. It was all like funiculars over here before cars became the dominant form of transportation. There's still a bunch of staircases left,
Yeah.
but most of them ended up getting turned into streets. Like this one. That's Baxter. See, it doesn't look as bad.
That looks horrible.
Thanks for coming all the way to LA to help me with the camera, Clark.
Of course.
I've got the Hypershell exoskeleton on. My best time up this portion of Baxter is just under a minute. We're gonna try to beat it with this thing on. I've already done a test on like a 12-minute effort. It made me about 30 watts faster, but I have a feeling these short efforts are gonna be even easier. That's not the right word. They're gonna be more doable, I guess. It's not gonna be easier. Let's just do it, let's just do it. We're gonna go in hyper mode. So this has like 3 versions. It's got eco mode, battery saver, hyper mode, which is super powerful, and then it has fitness mode, which adds resistance. I've been tempted to give it to somebody and then not tell them about
Yeah.
that.
Like, try this new thing. It's
Yeah.
way faster.
Do you want me to lead you out or do you want to go first?
I'll follow you into it.
Okay.
I'm worse at turning than everyone.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Oh, he's off already. All right, I'm at like 800 watts. Look at Clark go. He's gonna be way under a minute. All right, I'm blaming this on the baby. Clark's already done. And I'm like only 3/4 of the way up. There you go, you made that look easy. I think you did it in about 40 seconds. That was great, man. So, you have to remember, this is not gonna turn you superhuman, just super you. So I'll never be as good as Clark. But am I better than I was? That's the question. Now we're gonna go to Fargo, which I really don't wanna do. But Clark is here, so we're gonna do it.
You're welcome.
And it's good for the video.
Yeah, this is like exactly like that neighborhood in Barcelona.
There's all these little winding roads.
Yeah.
All the houses like right up on the edge. A couple streets where you're like, why did they pave this?
Yeah, where there's a staircase next to it for people to walk.
Yeah,
It's so steep. And I was like,
yeah. That's what you know it's steep.
Yeah.
My favorite still is that random alley that Jordy just took us up. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah. If you have a baby and you don't ride your bike, your fitness goes down. Who thought? Who knew?
But then the dad strength upgrade comes in
I'm hoping.
any day now.
But the problem is the dad strength is like upper body. All right, just for fun, I'm gonna do eco mode instead of hyper mode. And we're gonna see if that is more or less helpful. All right, here we go. Oh man.
I shifted too early.
Yep. All right. This one's just stupid steep. I'm really out of shape, but hopefully these legs help me just get up it. That's all we're asking for right now. Just get up. All right, there we go. You don't need a train. You just need hyperlinks. I really didn't think I'd get up today. All right, that's the last steep street for me today.
That like hurt my shoulders.
So, did you ever see those Tesla hill jump videos?
Oh yeah.
That was this ridge right here at that stop sign. So it went from your right, jumped over and landed on the left. Insane, right? Stupid. Yeah, pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
There it is. I'm feeling cooked. As good as these legs have been, they're no match for my dad fitness. Clark's gonna try them out though, on this, Eldred, which some people, like Wikipedia, say is the steepest street in the US. I mean, it's definitely top 5. It's definitely top 5. Those little like motors on the side should be kind of like in line with your hip. Yeah, you're good. That looks good.
Oh, that is so bizarre feeling. I'm glad we did this off the bike. I would have for sure fallen off at first. Whoa.
Yeah,
It makes you feel lighter.
it lifts your leg up really quick. Yeah.
That's at least 30 inches.
Watch out, NBA. Here comes Wow, all right. Fun. Watch out, Emily. Clark's coming for your job.
I've like had dreams of this stuff as a kid.
I've been on the run.
That is probably the easiest 600 watts I've ever done, I think. It's really weird. Felt like I was dying and I looked down and I was like, it's pretty good power. These are a blast. Now I feel all amped up.
Yeah! You got an extra 100 watts.
Yeah.
If you want to get your own Hypershell Ultra, there's a link in the description. Let me know if you pick one up, and let me know how much faster it makes you. Unless you're faster than me, then don't, because I have an ego to protect. Thanks for watching.